Hey guys, it's Brian again with another ceiling fan video. What I have for you here is a 52-inch Craftmade Decorative ceiling fan from the early 1990s. This is a 153 by 15 millimeter spinner motor, 3-speed reversible, green and polished brass with a ball socket mounting system. And it originally came with this really ugly light kit on it, what we like to call boob lights, because they're like the flush mount, low profile with a thing right in the middle of the glass. Basically, it looks like a ceiling boob, and it's really ugly. So I took it off. Pretty sure that was an original Craftmade light kit, but I really don't care. It's ugly. But thankfully, the fan did have the original switch cap with it and the original green pull chain. Picked this fan up from Habitat. And normally I don't go out of my way to get Craftmade fans, but they've started to grow on me recently because there used to be a time when I first started collecting that Craftmade fans were almost obnoxious to me because in the Cleveland area, they're extremely popular in a lot of the wealthier homes and a lot of restaurants. But now that everybody's started to replace all the brass and all of these older dated fans with the new stuff, these fans are starting to become less and less frequently seen, and they're starting to come up from time to time on Marketplace and in Habitats. So because this is a childhood fan for me, I decided to pick it up. More specifically, I happen to like the decoratives that have the round tip blades, but I will get a decorative that has the pointed tip blades. For those of you who followed my channel for quite a long time, I don't know if you remember, my parents had a house when I first started this channel that had 2 white and brass decoratives in the main great room on 3-speed wall controls. And I believe those were early 90s decoratives as well, because the house was built in 1990. So pretty sure they put those in when the house was built. But anyway, yeah, decoratives are pretty common, or used to be pretty common, not so much anymore. There is a Moe's Southwest Grill in Avon that has 4 black ones in it, possibly 5, 4 or 5, I don't remember. So I thought this one was kind of unique because it's green and polished brass. But anyway, little tidbit of information for those of you who don't know. These actually are 4 and 5 blade adaptable. We're going to start the video showing it on 5 blades, and then once I've gone through the speeds, I will show it to you on 4 blades once I switch them around a little bit. So anyway, let's go ahead, start it on low. And the OEM for Craftmade is Fan Thing, which I believe is an Asian company. But still a pretty good quality fan. It's actually moving a pretty strong breeze on low. Pretty good air mover. I can see why these things were so popular. Medium. Yeah, pretty large amount of air. And these were mainly sold in lighting showrooms during their time. Still, Craftmade exists today, and they still sell ceiling fans. And I believe the decorative is still made. But these were sold alongside Casablanca and Homestead, Fasco, Newtone, Emerson, stuff like that. These were a little bit more popular because they were less expensive, but they were still, the decorative was a fully customizable fan, and on the lesser expensive spectrum of showroom fans. Pretty strong amount of air coming out of it on high. I mean, this thing is impressive, the performance that it puts out. Definitely a good fan. the one that I definitely plan on keeping. I'd like to find some more of these decoratives from the 90s in different colors. You know, pointed tip blade, round tip blade, doesn't really matter, but I'd like to find more of these unique colors. This is pretty cool. So I'm not going to do the spin down with 5 blades. I'll do it with 4 at the end of the video, but just give me a second here and I will switch it to 4 blades, and we'll show you how it performs with that. Okay, this is the Craftmade Decorative with 4 blades now. As you can see, it's an adaptable motor. And we're going to start it on low once again. By the way, when I was a kid, there was also a Chuck E. Cheese in North Olmsted that had 2 Craftmade Decoratives up on poles going through their switch housings. They were black with rosewood blades. Either rosewood or cherry, I can't remember, but they were 4-bladed. And they had the same logo. Still putting out a pretty good amount of air on low. I think it's kind of cool that these are 4 or 5 blade adaptable. Still putting out a pretty strong amount of air. Actually, pretty good. About the same as with 5 blades. And now we'll do the spin down. And that's just my hot water tank. They were working on the water mains today, and they had to shut off the water to everybody's house to do work on the fire hydrants. So they must have just turned it back on. It's got pretty good bearings in the motor. Pretty long spin down. Not quite sure if I would have, if I would have installed this somewhere, I don't know if I would have put it with 4 blades. I kind of like it with 5 a little more, but that's cool that you can put it with 4. And the clicking noise that you're hearing in the background is my heater. Taking quite a while to spin down. So there you have it. That's the 52-inch Craftmade Decorative. Hope you guys enjoyed. Keep watching. More videos to come.